It is one of the shortest questions in the entire Bible. 3 words. And yet, 2,000 years later, we are still asking it. A Roman governor stands in a private hall, face to face with a prisoner who claims to be a king. His name was Pontius Pilate. For about a decade, from roughly 26 to 36 AD, he served as the Roman prefect of Judea. Pilate's real headquarters wasn't Jerusalem, it was here, Caesarea Maritima. Passover was exactly that kind of moment. It's during one particular Passover that Pilate's name became permanently bound to a Galilean teacher named Jesus. That collision came to a head on the night before Passover, in a garden outside the city walls.
Put the sword away. Did you come out with clubs and swords as if I were a criminal? We seized you by order. I am no criminal.
Tell us plainly, are you the Messiah, the Son of the Blessed One?
I am.
They bring him to the praetorium, and notably, according to the Gospel of John, they themselves refuse to step inside the building.
What charge do you bring against this man?
He has broken our sacred laws!
Are you the king of the Jews? My kingdom is not of this world. So you are a king? My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight for me. But my kingdom is not from here.
So you are a king, then?
For this reason I was born, and for this I came into the world, to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of truth listens to me.
What is truth?
He walks back out to the crowd and makes his verdict plain. I find no basis for a charge against this man. But the accusers push back. Someone mentions that Jesus is from Galilee.
So this is the king of the Jews? Come now, show us a sign, and perhaps we'll believe it.
Pilate tries once more. He gathers the religious leaders and the crowd and states his verdict again.
Which one do you want me to release to you? Barabbas or Jesus, called the Messiah?
Give us Barabbas! Crucify him! Crucify him! Give us Barabbas! Crucify him!
Your wife says, have nothing to do with that innocent man. She suffered greatly in a dream because of him.
Pilate sees that nothing he says is working, so he does something almost theatrical. He calls for a basin of water.
I am innocent of this man's blood. It is your responsibility.
His blood be on us and on our children!
And with that, Pilate hands Jesus over to be flogged and crucified. There's one final detail worth noting. Pilate orders a sign to be placed above the cross.
Do not write King of the Jews. What I have written, but it is blasphemy. It stands.
Was any of this really documented outside the Bible? Remarkably, yes. The Jewish historian Josephus and the Roman historian Tacitus, writing with no Christian sympathies whatsoever, confirms plainly that Christ was executed by the procurator Pontius Pilate. So, which portrait is accurate? The hesitant, almost sympathetic governor we meet in the Gospels, or the harsher figure described by Josephus and Philo? Strip away the politics and the history, and Pilate's story leaves us with an uncomfortable, deeply human question. Second, you cannot wash away responsibility by performing innocence. 2,000 years later, most of us will never stand in a Roman judgment hall. But we all know what it feels like to face our own version of Pilate's dilemma. We've all had a wash your hands moment, a decision where staying silent, staying neutral, or looking the other way felt like the safest option. History remembers Pontius Pilate, not for the decade he spent governing Judea, but for one morning and 3 words. He asked the question, and then he turned and walked away from the answer, standing right in front of him. Maybe that's why his story still matters today. The truth Pilate questioned that morning didn't need his verdict to remain true. He asked, "What is truth?" then walked away without waiting for an answer. Subscribe for more journeys into the people who stood closest to Jesus and still missed him, and share this with someone wrestling with a decision of their own.